back home in India, the raging forest fire that was reported at THENI of Tamil Nadu here that has claimed the life of 9 young trekkers. Several trekkers there that were on a trekking trip in the Karunguni forest. About 27 trekkers that have been rescued by the Indian Air Force. There's of course a further update in those figures. 5 reportedly critically injured, having received critical burn injuries. The Indian Air Force that had rescued them, which was an overnight rescue operation, and rushed them to the nearby government hospital. 5 of those that are still recovering and are reported critical. Rescue operations now that have come to an end. Well, the main thrust here, of course, was first to carry on with the rescue operations and to save all possible in a total of 39 young trekkers who had gone ahead in the forest at this given point of time. These are images here that had come in earlier in the day of the rescue operations that were carried on by the Indian Air Force. Let's quickly remind our viewers here that the fire has been brought under control and the rescue operations have concluded as well. Unfortunately, 9 lives have been lost, 9 that could not be saved in time. 9 of those trekkers now are reported dead, 29 having been rescued. 5 of those who are admitted in hospital are still in critical condition, reportedly in severe burn injuries that they've received. We have with us our correspondent Pramod getting us further inputs. First, Pramod, the update here on 5 of those trekkers that are still believed to be in critical condition.
See, the normal thing is that, like, if a person sustains more than 50% burn injury itself, it's like they put across in very critical position of recovery. And of these 5 people, 3 are above 70 and 2 are almost 100% burns. So even then, the doctors are not ready to give us any kind of information. In fact, in the morning also, nobody from the government authorities provided any information about death toll in this thing. It was only the Finance and Shipping Minister, Pon Radhakrishnan, who first tweeted about it. So for now also, the authorities claim that the fingers are crossed and they are being given treatment. So for now, the death toll is only maintained at 9, and 3 more have been rescued reportedly from Kerala side of the hill there. And so the rescue operations at THENI is almost over. Now everybody is in the THENI hospital and Madurai hospital, where the authorities are meeting up with the family members and everything. Deputy Chief Minister OPS is also present at the venue.
Right, Pramod, of course, several questions being asked here as far as the trekkers taking this particular route in what the forest officials have made very clear that this was a route that they took which they were not granted permission for. They did neither take permission. This was a route where they were not allowed to go. What really is the explanation that has come in from the forest official department here as well on why a check was not being kept?
This explanation was given by the Deputy Chief Minister O. Paneerselvam, who said that, like, instead of taking a different route, the trekkers have taken this one. Apparently, as you mentioned, there was no check post, and if this was a route that was blocked for not allowed for trekkers to be taken, there should have been check posts over their place and monitored. Nothing was done. This route is called as a rite of passage, which means that it is a kind of passage that is allowed for the local people to travel up the hill, so that they can work around plantations and other stuff, or to go get to harbor fruits and anything from the forest. So that route is especially kept for the locals, and that has been used by the trekkers. So it only brings up a more open statement as to, like, more and more trekkers have been using this spot, and only because of this forest fire this situation has come out, which also brings about the lack of responsibility the forest officials have used until now. We also have come to know that there are no specific officers to monitor the forest fire. Last year also there was a raging forest fire in that side of the hill, and that is why Bodinayakanur forest is not allowed for trekking. Still, it seems like trekkers have been going on in and out of it, and nobody knew that, like, there are a certain amount of permission should be required also. So it depends. Like, right now the government has released a 2-page circular claiming that so and so would be done in case of future monitoring, or in case of future anybody wants to go into trekking. They require adequate permissions, and not just that a forest officer or a local person will guide them. Such things have been brought about by 2-page circular right now after the incident.
All right, Pramod, many thanks for getting us those details there. We'll have to leave it at that.